YouTube? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Just wanted to hop on here and give some value to my following, all on how you can get more referrals for anything you want to promote using YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna be live for a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I want to jump right in. The power of digital marketing, affiliate marketing, and just referral-based marketing, right, is that forget opportunities. This is something where, as an example, when Coinbase is doing their like Bitcoin referral program, right, rewards program, if you refer people to Coinbase, anytime someone creates a Coinbase wallet and they fund it, they get paid in Bitcoin, you get paid in Bitcoin, right? There's so many programs. I'm not even talking about online business. I'm just talking about how these things have referral bonuses. As an example, Cash App. You refer somebody to Cash App and they're new, you both get $10. That's what I mean. Like, this is so big that if you learn how to really attract people and refer people to things, you can create a full-time income. And throughout the years, I've been able to refer so many people to so many different products online that I've been able to earn thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on my journey. So what I wanted to do was walk you through a simple step process that I follow that helps me get referrals using YouTube. And I've done this for multiple things, all right, guys? So I'm coming to you live from New York City. You can let me know where you're from. I'll give you a shout out in the chat, and I'm gonna jump right in. Here's the first thing. You gotta have something to promote, right? So like, let's say you find one of these affiliate offers or programs online where you can get a unique referral link and then you can refer people to it, all right? You gotta have something to promote first. Once you have your thing to promote, the next step is to pick a traffic source. Now, for me, I recommend YouTube because it's free. You can get monetized on here. You can create short form content with shorts. You can even use AI now with the YouTube shorts. And YouTube has over 1 billion monthly active users. So if you wanted to build something online, or if you wanted to share something, what's up, Seven? Or if you wanted to share something, you could do it right here on YouTube and successfully share it with the right kind of people. So step one is you gotta have something to share. Step two is you gotta pick a platform that you're gonna share on. And I'd recommend YouTube, all right? Now here's step three. Whatever it is that you're sharing, you gotta have a system. Hey, what's up, James? You gotta have a system that's gonna help you do the selling of whatever it is that you're sharing. All right, so that's the first steps. Step one, you need something to share. Step two, you want to pick a platform. Step three, you want to use a system to help you do the sharing. All right, so all of that you could do right here on YouTube. So how do you get referrals now, right? I wanted to just share some tips for whatever you're doing. You got to identify your perfect customer. And what that is whatever you're selling, you got to think about who that perfect person for that thing is. If you don't know, something that I've learned how to do in the program that I'm a part of is we think of a younger version of ourselves, right? So like when I started online, my goal was to just be an amazing provider for my family, be able to spend time with the people I love, and be my own boss. The thing that kept me going was that I'm a dad. So when things were hard for me, when I felt like quitting, the reason why I didn't quit is because I'm not doing it for just me. I want to be successful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to depend on other people. But when I would look at my family, that would keep me going. So when I think of who my perfect customer is, I think of a dad who wants to create wealth for his family, and he's not going to give up, right? But that's just an example of having something to share, picking a platform like YouTube, using a system, and then identifying my perfect customer. So you want to identify who your perfect customer is, all right? That's step number three. Once you know who your perfect customer is, and I know I'm kind of running through this quickly, but this is a skill that you have to learn. Like, there's no get rich quick schemes. So once you know who your perfect customer is, now you want to create relatable content with call to actions in it. Let me get a 2 if that makes sense so far. So like as an example, I'm a dad. I wanted to have my own online business so I could create wealth for my family without having a boss ever control what I'm doing. If I want to connect with other dads like that, thanks, James. If I want to connect with other dads like that, I'm not going to do it if I hop out. Yo, I made 900 today. Yo, you want to make $1,000 today? I'll just sound like a scammer or a schemer. Instead, creating relatable content is more like saying something like, I know how it feels when you can't even sleep good at night. Hey, what's up, Alex? I know how it feels when you can't sleep good at night because you're thinking about how you're gonna pay off all these extra bills and you're thinking about what you could do to help your family have more. I'm doing amazing, chicken nuggies. I see you, right? I know you guys are all different ages, but you get it? So it's like, I would create content that's relatable. Before I ever bring up money or anything like that, I would let a dad know, look, I've worked regular jobs before. I know what it feels like to spend all of my weekends away from the people I love and still feel broke, right? So that's when you're creating relatable content. So step 1, you gotta have something to share. Step number 2, you want to pick a traffic platform. For me, it's YouTube, right? After that, you want to use a system that's going to help you do the selling. And then step 4 is to identify your perfect customer so you know who to create content for. Now, here's step number 5, all right? You want to have something called a call to action in your content where you let somebody know where to go if they want the information. So let's say, I'm gonna use a bunch of different things. Let's say Cash App, it's free, but they have their rewards program where when you refer somebody to Cash App, when they create an account, they get paid $10, you get paid $10. Not a lot of money, but imagine if you referred 1,000 people. You see what I'm saying? And you did it on a platform like this. So an example of having something to share, having a platform to share it on, a system, your perfect customer, and a call to action. I'm just gonna give you this example. There's some entrepreneurs online that they don't like using PayPal or Stripe to get paid. So they would have to use a Cash App. So as an example, let's say I created a video on YouTube. My goal is to refer people to Cash App for the bonus, right? Just keeping it real, but I wanna identify my perfect customer. So let's say it's someone who cannot use PayPal or Stripe to get paid, but they still want a way to earn online. I could create a content video for them where I go, are you a digital entrepreneur who you're not using PayPal anymore and you don't want to use Stripe? What if you had a way to get paid straight to Cash App? They're currently having a bonus where when you create your account, and I have the link in the description, you're gonna get a bonus $10. And I wanna keep it real because I'm referring you, I'm also gonna get a bonus 10. If you're tired of using PayPal or Stripe and you want a way to get paid straight to your Cash App account, I have the link in the description where you can create a free account with Cash App and we're gonna both get a bonus. But you see what I'm saying? I would be creating content like that, talking directly to that person. And it could be for whatever it is that you wanna sell. So this is why you wanna pick one platform, use a system that you could send people to, and then just know who your content is for, and then you just talk directly to them. And I've done this over and over again. I've been able to hit top earner leaderboards in multiple opportunities. I've been able to get a bunch of referral bonuses in many different things. So like Coinbase, where you would get the free $10 in Bitcoin, I referred over 20 people to that. You know what I mean? Cash App, their referral bonus, I've done that. What else? Have you guys ever heard of Webull, right? Webull is like where you could do like trading in stocks. Webull would have like these bonuses. I've done that before and won and made over $100 in rewards. And that's not even like businesses, online businesses on YouTube alone. Just with the same strategy I'm sharing with you. I've had programs where I've made over $8,000, $25,000, $15,000, $70,000, $120,000. So I've done this over and over and over and over and over again. So are there any questions for me? Is there anyone here who you've tried to like make money online and it wasn't working out for you? What's one of the things that you didn't know or something that was hurting you? Right? Let me know, guys. I've been live for 10 minutes. I'm only gonna stay live for like 5 more minutes. So if there's no questions, I'm gonna jump off. But you know, that's what it is, guys. You just keep it that simple. This is definitely where I need to be. Yeah, what's up, James? You know, because the key is, in order to make money online, you gotta have something to sell, right? Some people don't pay attention to that. Let me skip this. And then, like, they just miss out on a lot of things. Look, what I wanted to do. My rewards. What I wanted to do was show you what I was talking about. So like this is on Weeble. So like, I know it's gonna look backwards, guys. Look, I'll flip the camera. But this is what I mean. So you see, it's not just about like some online opportunities. Look, I'm gonna flip the camera. So like, look, this is on Weeble. Look, $100 from Apple stock. Look at 45. This is from referring people. Look at all of these shares. You see that? From referring people. It's bigger than just an online opportunity. It's like when you learn how to get referrals, you can do it for multiple things. So I just showed you that was with Weeble. I've made hundreds of dollars on Weeble. I don't even know how to trade, but because of their referral program. Here's another thing. Look, I'll go here. I'm gonna type in Coinbase referral program in my email. So check this out. Let me just type in Coinbase sent you. Coinbase. Right, Coinbase sent you. That should pull it up. Coinbase earn. Right, what I'm doing is I'm just showing you guys the power of learning how to refer people. So like, look at this, guys. I'll link with you via email. Yeah, James, I got you. Look at this, guys. And you see the dates? Look, 2021. Look, Coinbase earn just sent you. This is me earning in Bitcoin way back in the day. Remember what I was telling you guys? Look. Right? Look at that. Coinbase, 2021. That's the power. So like, not even beyond just trying to make money online with online opportunities. This is what I'm talking about. Once you learn how to attract people to your whatever it is you want to share using simple strategies, you can do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know? So once again, what I wanted to share, guys, and I appreciate you for hanging out with me. And if you want a way to build up your cash flow, I'm a part of a program where you get a done-for-you automated system. We sell digital products that we didn't have to create, and you could get paid payments of $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again. The same way that I showed you me getting Weeble referrals, the same way I showed you me getting Coinbase earn referrals, right? Look, Coinbase, once again, so you can see it's bigger than just an online opportunity. It's a skill set. It's a skill set. The same way, guys, look, I'll show you another program that I did this in. So you pick one platform. Identify your perfect customer. Look at this, guys. I'll show you this one. All on YouTube. So here, this was a program. I just got to respect privacy, but just showing you what's possible. So like, look at this. This program, this was back in 2021. I bought the $300 level. I got my website set up on the 15th. Look at the 16th. I made $150. On the 17th, 300, 300, 300. $900 day. On the 21st, 300, 150, 300. $750 day. You see that? 300, 300, $600 day. 300. Look at that. A lot of $300 days. $600 days. Look, 300, 300, a $600 day. This is what's possible. Look at that. Look, boom, boom. Look, $600 days. I've been doing this for years, guys. I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And you don't have to try to flex or pretend or show off your money to people, because I've lost money too trying to flex. It's just better when you have a skill set and you can live a freedom lifestyle and you know what to do. You know? So, yeah, guys, shout out to you all. So, what I wanted to share once again is you just need something to share. You pick a traffic platform. For me, it's YouTube. You could create content on here. You set a little marketing goal for yourself about how many action steps that you're going to do every day just to hold yourself accountable. And if you do take action with me, shout out to you, James. If you join me in like one of these programs, I'll help you with one-on-one guidance, right? So in the program that I'm sharing now, I've been able to help over 5 dads make $10,000 in a month. Some people just talk. So like, look, I'll do this. Some people just say that, so I'll show you. So like, check it out. I'm going to my Facebook. So let's go here. Lewis is one of the dads. Or I'll show it to you like this, because it's more than just dads. Like I've worked with a lot of people. So like here, this is one of the members. Her name is Olu. She made $92,000 last year. And it was because of, you know, some things of me being able to help my people. Yeah, all you got to do is be in the right place. So like, look, this is where Olu was asking me to do an interview with her, right? And because, look, I'll scroll through. So you see real conversation. She wanted to know when I could do the interview. But here's why. Look, I would like to showcase and appreciate you for bringing me into digital marketing and how it has completely changed my life. Because of what I've learned, I have greater ideas to expand my business, brand myself, and I have earned over $92,000 in 1 year in digital marketing opportunities. So I owe you a lot. And all I said was, that is amazing. You deserve all your credit. I'm happy to have introduced you to a great community. So that's one person, right? So that's one person who made $92,000 in 1 year because of connecting with me. I don't pretend to be a guru. I'm not some know-it-all. I'm not perfect, but I know what I'm doing. And as long as you're an action taker, because, you know, people waste time. You can't be a time waster. You just got to really take action. You got to trust the process and then get around people who want to see you win. So I showed you Olu. She was able to make $92,000 in 1 year. Let me show you another one of my personal referrals. So let me pull up Lewis. And shout out to you, Lewis. Lewis is a dad, you know. So look, this is our conversation, just showing you that real people. So Lewis, let me know, one-on-one marketing, when can I link with you? All you got to do, as soon as you get started with me in my program, we could set up a one-on-one call. Look, he was letting me know fake profiles, people creating fake profiles of me. Look, this was him getting started. Look, you get a $900 ding yet. He joined me in a program where we can make $900 commissions, right? That's the Legacy Builders program that I'm currently in. But look at his results. So I flipped it. So you can see this is his Facebook page. So you can see years ago, you could tell he's a real person. There's Lewis with his family. Him and his wife and his family. Last year, look, he got started with me. He starts promoting our program. He makes $1,800 in one day. $1,200 in one day. $2,100 in one day. Here he is right here. So that's person number 2 that I've been able to personally help. So I showed you Olu, who made $92,000 last year. I showed you Lewis. He got started with me. $1,800 day. $1,200 day. $2,100 in a day, right? I'll show you another one of my personal referrals. All right, so check it out. I'll go into our school community. Now, Tony, he's 61 years old. The most he ever made online was just $500. When he got with me and connected with our program, he made $10,000 in 1 month. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pull up Tony right now. I'm pulling up his testimonial in our community. So check it out. This was Tony last year. Look, $900 ding tonight. I'm in shock. 10K for May. I did it. I made $900 while on vacation in Cancun. That sale put me at 10K so far for May. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm 60 years old and I'm not tech savvy. The most I've ever made online in 1 month is only $500. That's it. If I can do this, so can you. Here is my advice. Follow the process, not the money. If you focus on the process daily, the money will come. I absolutely love this community. Now look, I'm gonna scroll through. You see us showing him love. And when it gets to where I congratulate him, you'll see what he said to me. So here I am right here. I said, so proud of you, Tony, big congrats. And his response to me, thanks, bro, for introducing me to this amazing program. So I showed you 3 of my personal referrals being able to do big numbers. I showed you Olu, she's a mom. She made $92,000 in 1 year. I showed you Lewis, he's a dad. He was able to make $1,800 in a day, have a $1,200 day, a $2,100 day. I know that Lewis made over $13,000 in just 28 days. And then I just showed you Tony, a third referral of mine, who struggled to make $500 in a month, being able to hit 10K inside of our program. So what am I sharing with you guys, right? First, I wanted you to know how to get referrals to your business. But if you want to learn these strategies firsthand so that you could build a successful business, the program that I'm a part of, we teach you how to attract your perfect customer using social media. You never have to spend any money on ads. You never have to cold call strangers. You never have to inbox hustle. And you can knock out all of your income producing activities in just 2 hours a day. All right, guys, so the program that I'm sharing with you, if you want to earn the way I'm earning, and once again, I've been able to help more than 5 dads hit $10,000 in a month. I just showed you Lewis, Tony, and I showed you Olu. I don't want to overdo it, but I have a YouTube video where it's called 5 Dads Hit $900 Days with this system, and you'll see where I'm showing you my personal referrals. All right, but what I want to do is show you this program because you don't have to have any tech skills. The company makes your website for you. You don't have to create any products. You don't need to have a large following, and you can do it all from your smartphone. So this is called the Legacy Builders Program. All right, if you get started with me, you can connect with me for that one-on-one guidance. So I'm gonna show you how the website looks right now. From the phone, you'll see if you go to Daily Pay with Famba, this is my website right here. Daily Pay with Famba. You'll see a page like this. Discover how to earn 100% profit online using a proven blueprint. All right, when you enter your email, you're gonna get a bonus training sent to your email on how to build your business working 2 hours a day. All right. But once you enter your email, you're gonna see this. You're gonna see a thank you video. You're gonna see a thank you video where the creator of the program explains everything. Now you see how I'm even able to show you this from the smartphone? You can work this business 100% from your smartphone. All right, so after you watch the video, you'll click yes, I'm ready to have a successful online business, and it will take you to the 4 different digital products. All you have to do is just scroll down, go through the info, right? So I'm just doing it in front of you, and now it's taking some time to load. All right, but you'll see there's a bunch of testimonials. And all of this, the company made for me. All I had to do was add my website, add my picture and how I want to get paid. So there's a picture of me. There's my daughter. I love helping dads do this, right? So this website has a lot of testimonials because our program already created over 100 six-figure earners since it's been out in less than 2 years. So all you got to do is scroll through all of this information. And then you'll see the 4 different packages. The first package you'll see is our $900 level. Yup, daily pay with Famba. Dailypaywithfamba.com. All right, now let's say you want the $900 package. You would just click on it. It's $900 one time. You would see that you're joining with me. You fill in your info. Where it says payment information, PayPal, you don't need a PayPal account, right? You just click to pay with card. But let's say you don't want the $900 package. That's completely fine. We have 3 other lower product packages. Just scroll down and you'll be able to see the other lower product packages. All right, so you see that as I scroll down. You see, don't need the complete program and 4 income streams. Enroll in the program you want to learn and earn from individually instead. And then you'll see we have the $600 digital mastery. So that's less than $900 and you get 3 income streams. We have passive daily pay blueprint, $300 product package. If you're on a budget, I'd recommend start at the $300 package and I'll share why, all right? And then we have the $100 launch pad. When you get started, you're gonna get so many bonuses to help you on your journey. You're gonna get added to our private community. You're gonna learn how to create your own community. You're gonna get the Canva crash course. You're gonna get the $1 million in 17-month blueprint. The creator of this program made $1 million in 17 months. You're gonna get a 30-day market strategy growth plan, so you know what actions to do for 30 days straight. You're gonna get the invisible empire, faceless marketing, so you learn how to build your business without showing your face. And you're gonna get 200 digital product ideas so that if you wanna create your own program, you know what to do, right? So this is not just about reselling easy money. Why I didn't find it earlier. Easy money, I don't know. There's really no easy money, you know? It's a mindset, so I'm not gonna say that. But there's no get-rich-quick schemes. Shout out to you now, Moon. You gotta be careful of that. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. It takes work to build your business. You just have the freedom of having no boss able to fire you and control your schedule. You see what I'm saying? So that goes into something powerful that I actually want to share about what we give you in our program, along with, you know, just the ability to earn. So I showed you another one of my personal referrals who had a $10,000 month. But here's why. Inside of our program, every day, check it out, every day we get a daily video with the action step. So even today, we're currently having a 30K in 90-day success run. So every day for 90 days straight, we get a daily video and an action step from a multimillionaire. So you see today's video was crafting hooks that stop the scroll. We also always have live training. So look, we have another live legacy training happening in 40 hours. If I click on the calendar, we always have a calendar full of activity. So everywhere where there's blue dots, that's something. So look, on the 29th, if I click on the 29th, sorry guys, look, calendar, 29th. You see that legacy trainer? You see the date? If I click on the 30th, you see that customer growth formula and Tech Tuesdays. If I click on the 1st, see that customer growth formula. You see that welcoming new members. So imagine if you have a calendar filled with activity and you have a millionaire giving you an action step to follow every day. Because of the guidance that I had in this program, I'll show you this. All right, I'm gonna go into my business email. Nobody's a dollar sign, but this is what's possible because of this program. And if you get started with me, I'm here to help you. I do offer one-on-one coaching and guidance, right? I'm on a mission, guys. So one of the things is, look, I'm gonna pull up, congrats, you made a new sale. I gotta be careful because it shows, so all right, so let me do it this way. I gotta be careful to not show names because even when I showed my other payment proof just now, it showed a lot of names. But what I wanted to show you was that anytime you make a sale, it's just so big, like I'm trying to block it, but anytime you make a sale, you can earn $900 commissions. Look, these are just all the 900s. Look, $900. Nobody's a dollar sign, just so we're clear. Look, $900. You see different people, right? $900. Hello, James Famba. Right, I gotta respect privacy, but I made $30,000 in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? In my last regular job, I made $22,000 a year. So thanks to the guidance inside of this program, I've been able to have so many $900 days. And as a provider, my goal was to always help, make life better for my family. So one thing I will show, once again, because I showed you, as far as personal referrals, I showed you Olu, a mom who made $92,000 last year. Then I showed you Lewis, who made $1,800 in one day, a $2,100 day. Then I showed you Tony, who made $10,000 in a month. So because I showed you this, right? Because I showed you Ron, who took action with me. You see Ron Williams, 900. I just want you to see us action takers. We're getting positive results and no one's a dollar sign. So I'm going to go to Facebook and I'll show you Ron hit the 10K club here. So he made his money back big time. All right, so look, I clicked on Ron Williams so you could see. And look, you can see Ron, look, want to start having $900 days. And look at Ron. Even Ron hit the 10K club. That's another dad. If you're willing to be coachable, if you're willing to put in just 2 hours a day, you can do this from anywhere in the world. And I'll even share how I do my 2-hour workday. All right, we learned the 2-hour workday strategy because it's all about having structure, right? Most people, when they try to build their online business, they have no structure. And structure is what really creates freedom. Structure is really what gives you peace of mind with your online business. Here's an example. If you work a regular job, you know what time to go to work and you know what time to clock out. When I used to work a regular 9 to 5, on Saturdays and Sundays, I worked from 12 to 8, 8-hour shifts. So I always knew what to do with my time. When you have an online business, you have to be able to block off time that's just focused on income producing activities. If you're willing to just block off 2 hours a day, that's enough time to build a thriving business. And you don't have to do your 2 hours like straightforward like a job. You could chop off time as you want. You could do 15 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes at night, right? An hour, you could break that down as long as it equals 2 hours of income producing activities, right? So like how I do mine, right here on YouTube, I'll spend 30 minutes creating 3 pieces of short form content. Here's something else that's powerful, y'all. Right now, YouTube has a new AI feature. So you can create YouTube shorts using AI. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Right in front of you guys, from my Android phone, I'm going to upload a YouTube short. That's how fast these things, that's how fast you could do this. So look, I have my phone. I have an Android phone right here, right? Look. I'm gonna upload a YouTube short in front of you. Now you see this blue icon or this circle icon? This circle icon is for a new AI feature. So I'm gonna click on it. So look, I'm gonna upload a short while we're here right now. This is part of doing the income producing activities. So if you have a smartphone and you're in an internet connection, you could do this. So watch, I'm gonna press this AI feature, watch. It's just saying, bring your old photos to life, photo to video, video clips. So you see that there's even more things you could do. So I'm gonna click on photo to video because they just added this. Yo, it's game over. Get started with me now. It's game over. They just added photo to video on here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna do this together. Oh wow, it is game over. So look, I'm just using this picture, right? For photo, for video, I'm giving it permission. So I'm looking at these things, guys, because this is a new feature right now. So like, look, I clicked on it. This is with YouTube, with YouTube's new AI feature for shorts. Now you can add pictures, and I'm just gonna put paint glowing. So I put paintings glow with soft light, and I'm gonna click create video. I don't even know what it's gonna create, but let's see. It's just loading backwards, but this is a new feature on YouTube Shorts where you can create AI shorts in 6 seconds. And now they added where you can add a photo and it turned into video. Look at this. Look at my photo moving, y'all. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yo, it's game over. It's game over. Here's why. If you have a picture, you can have an AI twin creating content for you. You don't even have to have your face on camera. So look, in front of you guys that are with me now, you see how I have this part now? It made a moving video for me. I'm gonna click continue. I'm gonna click continue. Boop. So now look, it's saying 6 seconds. That is bananas. So now all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click done. Do you guys see this? Could you do this? If you have a smartphone, you could do this. Now look, I'm gonna add music. Let me just add some trending music. You can even create AI music. I am blown away with this whole moving video thing. So check it out. Now, All I'm doing is adding a trending song to it. Just trying to find something that's good.
Get your Old Spice Swagger deodorant in bulk.
And I want to keep it authentic to me. So I'm into hip hop music. So yeah, there's stuff trending, but I want some hip hop. All right, so I just added Black Beatles, right? Ray Shrimmer. But now look, guys.
Chicago, what's good?
That is bananas.
Yo, so each hour is going to be a different DJ.
So look.
Player. You just listen to DJ Mochi and 1981 Tokyo here.
She thinks she love me. I think she trolling. That girl is a real crowd, please.
Y'all got that shit. Okay.
She thinks she love me.
Said James, I'm tapped in. I see you, James. But look, do you see how I just uploaded a regular picture? It moved the picture for me. This is all on YouTube. It moved the picture for me. So now, all I have to do is I can put text. You see text right here? I can write text over the image. So I'm going to put learn how to. I'm making a short right in front of you. I'm just going to put learn how to make money using AI. So look. Now I apologize for it being backwards. I got you. I forgot I could do it this way. Look. See, I can move it around. This was a regular picture. I am not doing all of that. But look, it made a moving picture. So this is what I mean about using AI right now. You don't even have to be on camera. All you need is a picture. So now look, I put learn how to make money using AI. I'm going to give it a call to action. So I'm going to say link in the pin post, right? I'm going to say, see the pin post. I'm taking action. While I'm showing you guys, I'm actually taking action. This is the kind of stuff that gets you new visitors, new subscribers, and makes you sales. So this is the beauty of having an online business, especially when you work with the right kind of people. It can be fun for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be hard when you work with the right kind of energy. You could clearly tell I enjoy what I'm doing. So look, let me flip it. You see that? Next, now I'm gonna upload it. Look, now I'm gonna put it up there. You see that? Now I'm gonna create the title and I'm gonna upload it. Liddy, you see that, James? And when you get started with me, even if you get our $100 program, right, where you can earn unlimited $100 commissions, I'll still send you my personal daily routine, and then I go live on my page. So, you know, action takers. So now I'm just going to put the title. Let's put earn $100 a day using AI, right? And then let me just give it a little hashtag daily pay, hashtag marketing strategy, hashtag instant cash, right? Because our program, anytime we make a sale, we get paid instantly. Select audience. I'm gonna put, of course, I don't want no kids, right? And now look at this. Look, upload short. Boop. Uploading short. Uploading short. Look, you see it uploading right there? This is me doing the work. You could do this. Look, boom, 51%. It's already uploading. Now, when that short uploads, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just create a pinned comment where I'm letting somebody know where to get the information. That is so cool. Yo, now is the time to jump on, because just yesterday, they did not have that picture to video feature. And I was thinking about it like, man, I can't wait till they get that feature going. It is game over now. Oh my goodness. Now, here's something else you could do, right? So look, my video is now up. I'm showing you how fast you can get the work done. You just need to be around the right people. Look, video's ready already. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the comment section. I'm gonna create a comment, right? When you create a comment, it's gonna be the pinned comment. So let me flip this around. So you see, this is how I get down. I show you guys the actions that's bringing results. So look, here I'm gonna go. Learn how to earn 900. I'm gonna keep everything simple. 100 through. Learn how to make 100 through $900 instant commissions using AI. And like you see, because I'm taking the time to learn this, the way I built my business is with YouTube. So like you guys seeing this right now is all new, but this is how I'm able to do my thing. You don't need to build a large following, and you don't have to be a guru to make money online. The real key is when you pick one platform, you build your following. So like as an example, if you're still here, James, you see how we're connecting with each other? I don't need a million people. Not a million people aren't gonna be any more unique than us connecting one-on-one. So you see that you don't need a large following. It's about building a targeted following. You see what I'm saying? Tapped in. So what happens is sometimes other marketers, they try to sell you based on hype. So like I could do it as well if I wanted to, because I have a large following. If I promote something now, there's gonna be people who buy it from me. But I know it's because of skill set. But if I wanted to, I could be like, hey, yo, James, I found something so easy. Join me. And this is what a lot of marketers do. And this is why people get upset, because they joined those things before, but it wasn't easy for them. You know what I'm saying? So you see how I'm showing you the actions that I'm doing. Because it's strategy. All you got to do is pick one platform, focus on one main offer, focus on one target audience. So I love helping dads. So shout out to the ladies, but you hardly ever hear me go like, hey moms, you know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. And then let me do this. So I just want to show you what I'm doing. I'm just putting that pinned comment under the short that I just created. So now, you see where I commented first? You click the three dots. You pin it. All right, comment pinned. Now it's gonna stay on the top. Hearted, bomb. Now I'm out of, now I'm good. Right, now I'm good. You can see I got my AI video, trending music. In the comment section, I have a pinned comment. So now, as this video is out there doing its thing, there's gonna be people that if they want more info, you see how I said on the video, see the pinned post. You see that? Learn how to make money using AI, see the pinned post. Some people will go to the pinned post and then they'll see, learn how to earn $100 through $900 instant commissions using AI. and my website link, right? But that's an example of how you could get traffic. Something else that I could do, if I don't want to send somebody to my website link, I could send them to a YouTube video. So like, wow, man. I truly hope you guys are getting some sauce from this. And what I want to do, so here's an example. And everything, shout out to you, James. Everything, it moves at a different pace. But like, so that video that I showed you, it already has 4 views already. And that's not a lot, but it's while we're kicking it, it's already got 4 views. It's already gonna be out there working for me, right? So here's an example. Of another type of short. So look, 1,300 views. But you see how I'm tapped in? How people are secretly using YouTube Shorts to get free traffic. And now look, you see my pinned comment? You see how I have my link there? Just so you see, because some people will gatekeep and it's like, they're not showing you what they're really doing. So you see that? That got 1,000 views. This is how I'm able to get to build new subscribers. Hey, what's up, John? This is how I'm able to build up new subscribers through short form content. And then I'm leading people to my long form videos where I give more value. And then if I have something I'm promoting, I put a call to action. So John, I don't know if you just hopped in. Shout out to you. My older brother's name was John, right? But I just showed how you can even create AI shorts, you know what I'm saying, right now with a video. So I just made this one in front of you guys with the older video, look. Completely using AI. So now is the time. So guys, I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. This was all about how you can get referrals to anything you want to promote using YouTube. The first step is if you're going to make some money online, you got to have something to share. If you want to create your own product, you could do that. I see you, John. Big ups to you, right? If you don't want to create your own product, you could do what I'm doing. I'm promoting somebody else's program, right? I have a done-for-you digital business. Anytime I sell their product, I get to keep 100% of the money, and they still do all of the servicing and taking care of them, right? But step 1 is you want to have something to sell. Step 2 is pick your traffic platform. For me, I love YouTube because it's free. I just showed you guys now how you can even use AI to create YouTube shorts. So it's free. YouTube has over 1 billion monthly users on it. Your perfect customers on YouTube, right? You can also get monetized if you stay committed long enough where you get paid for creating content. So I also get paid just for my content on YouTube once a month. All right. So step 1, have something to share. Step 2, pick your traffic platform. Step 3, use an automated system so that you don't feel like a recruiter, right? So you want to have something that gets the contact details and presents your thing for you. In my program, we give you a free high converting automated system. We use System.io. It's a free marketing platform, but we give you a share code. As soon as you plug in that code in your back office, you automatically get the pages. So you don't have to create anything yourself. You just plug in your like personal info. You know what I'm saying? So after you have your system, the next thing you want to do is identify your perfect customer. Who would your products and services, like who would love your products? And if you don't know who your perfect customer is, reverse engineer and think of everything that made you get started with your thing. What keeps you going, fam? I have a hard time staying motivated. Well, for me, it's because I didn't come from a rich family. And I have a wife and a daughter. And I want to break that generational curse. You know what I'm saying? So there's this quote that says, if you didn't come from a rich family has to come from you. And because of just the opportunities we have on the internet, what keeps me going is that I want to be rich. I want to create millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And I have a mentor who's made millions of dollars doing digital marketing. So if she's done it, I could do it. On my journey, I've already made hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's like I just keep going. And then on top of that, John, it's just about when you find yourself like in a thing that you really love doing, it don't feel like work. You know what I mean? Facts, fam. It don't feel like work. So like I have a cousin who he's a mechanic. He loves fixing up cars. He could do it all day, all night. It doesn't feel like work to him. When we used to be in the studio, because I love making music, I could be in the studio writing all day. It doesn't feel like work to me. Someone who doesn't like music, they would hate it there. You know what I mean? And so even with building an online business, the thing that keeps me going is I love the idea of not having a boss. I love the idea of not having a boss. Just that alone. Because think about it. You can wake up when you want. You dress how you want. You eat when you want. You do what you want. You travel how you want. But you still have a business where you can make up to $900 in one sale. So like every time I make a $900 sale, I just always remember when I worked a regular job, I used to only get paid $800 once every 2 weeks. Every time I make a $900 sale, I made more money in one day than I used to make in 2 weeks. And I'm just grateful for that. And then how many people I've been able to help, you know, that just makes me grateful as well. So it's like, that's why when I showed testimonials, I was just showing people that that have taken action with me, but have also crushed it. So like I showed you Ron, yeah, when he got started with me, I made $900, but then I showed you how Ron made $10,000, right? So I go to Facebook. So that's what also keeps me going. My personal goal is to be able to help 1,000 dads hit their first $10,000 month. That's my personal goal. So like, look, here's Ron. One sale a week is all it takes. That's good money, fam. Yup. And that's why, because I'm happy you said that. In the beginning, when somebody wants to make money online, they play small because they're afraid that it's not going to work for them. And that's understandable. You're not going to put up your money on a business if you don't think it's going to work for you. But here's what happens. When somebody plays small, you never put in 100% effort when you play small. You know what I mean? When you tip your toe, it's like a swimming pool. If you tip your toe, you can easily not go in the water, right? So it's like when people tip their toe with business, they're not going to give it their all. It only takes a few trolls to say, oh, what is that stupid thing? And they're out the door. But when you go all in, it's just like a swimming pool again. When you just jump in the water, yeah, it's cold, but then your body gets used to it and now you're having fun swimming. Where the person who tips their toe, they could just still be at the edge of the water like shivering, it's cold. But the person who jumped in, you like really go all in, right? So what I've learned is that when you tip your toe, it's hard to ever make good money. The people who go all in, they crush it. So like you see, I showed you Ron who got started with me, but then here's Ron right here. And then you could see, look, 10K club. See what I'm saying? 10K club. So that's another dad. You know what I'm saying? Here, I'll show you another one. I have a pastor who got started with me. So I'm only showing you these having the same name, James. It's what made me start. Yup, the Jameses, you know, we're winning out here. So look, check it out. I'll pull up Antonio Cobbs. No one's a dollar sign, guys. I just got to make that clear. So like here, look, another one of my personal referrals. You see Antonio, when he got started with me, I made $900. Antonio Cobbs. I'm going to go to Facebook now. He's a pastor. He's had multiple $900 days. He's also a dad. It goes back into identifying your perfect customer, right? So look, let me go on Facebook. Let me type in his name. All right. So also, if you take action with me, add me as a friend on Facebook so that we can always connect, you know? So like, look, Antonio, I showed you he paid me $900. Look, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a pastor. Look, this is him at church. See that? He's a real pastor. There's him and his wife. Look, this is him making $900. Look, pastor. Look, this is him showing, working his business. This is him making another $900. You see that? If I click it, you can see his wife and his daughter. Shout out to you, John. Yup, you see that? I'll pause it. Shout out Antonio. But you see that? Because some people, they can just show you them making money, but then they can't show you anybody they helped. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to help people hit hundreds of thousands in this field. It's all about just really caring about your audience and, like, you know, showing up daily. So this is also why when I promote a business, I have multiple streams of income, but I don't just jump from thing to thing to thing like that. Because what other marketers do is when they build a following, they just start promoting a whole bunch of different things to their following, and you're turning your following into like too much of a dollar sign. We learn how to turn our followers into customers, but you don't want to overdo it. So some marketers, some gurus, they overdo it. They'll promote garbage, right? They know it's not a good program, but they have a following. So all those people will buy it from them. But they know it's trash. So 3 months later, they'll promote something new to you. And then their following will buy it. So they make more money. But they know it's trash. So 3 months later, they'll promote something else. And they keep just recycling their following. And now if you're somebody who's following a marketer and you don't notice this, you might just think that they're honestly, like they're honest about this new thing being a game changer, when the whole time they just know how to raise your dopamine so that you're excited about buying from them. And if you've bought something from them in the past, you're gonna feel okay buying from them again. Does that make sense? So the way I've made money, I don't try to use my audience like that. I build a targeted audience, and then I teach the principles. You want to build up your cash flow first. I have an introvert problem. I made money, but I don't feel comfortable selling it, so I stopped. I made money. You say you didn't feel comfortable selling what, John? Shout out to you. And don't let people stop you. Look, earlier today, I was walking home and I saw a homeless person laying down on the street and a bunch of people walking past them, and nobody cared. And then if you think about people who like pass away, when somebody dies, right? After like 2 weeks, nobody's talking about them anymore. So you don't want to overanalyze what you think other people are thinking, and then it holds you back. Oh, okay, yeah, integrity is key. Integrity is key, yeah. That's good. That's good, because you don't want to like mess up your following. You know, if you treat your people good, they'll join you in multiple things. Look, I'm going to show you something, John. And I want to give a big ups to Terry. Terry, wherever you are, I love you so much. Terry is a lady who she started following my journey on YouTube. This is what happens when you take care of your people. Terry has joined me in every business I've ever promoted. I'm going to show you just 2 commissions from one person. This is why you build your own following. Watch. I'm going to show you 2 commissions from Terry. Just one person. Look how much money I made from one person. This is why you take care of people.